New World Order, you underestimated the people. You took a gamble and you lost.
Okay, we don't like this. Okay, well then we're going to do this. And that is just how it's going to be.
Evidence brought to light that there is a corrupt officer, or that officer did shoot that kid on purpose.
I don't care how I look, I don't care how I sound, I don't care what the beat is. I just care the message gets across.
What's up, everyone? This is the Tin Man with TWWRN.
And I'm Lucid. That was weird.
And this is your weekly report.
That was different than you brought it in before.
I know. Kind of throw everybody off.
You threw me off. I'm like, and I'm who?
I don't know. You look like Goofy.
I'm not even gonna say what you look like.
Say it.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. Let's continue.
Alright. Well, we are back with your weekly report, and let's go ahead and kick off our first story. Who said?
Security warning. There are problems with the security certificate for this site. The certificate is not from a trusted authority.
And that's Infowars.com. Gotta love that.
Alright. Rand Paul urges supporters to stop Obama ammo ban. Obama ammo ban. Obama ammo ban. That's kind of a tongue twister.
It is, isn't it?
Anyway, the president is not a king, and the Constitution means what it says. Kentucky Senator Rand Paul has called on his supporters to flood the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms with complaints and comments in order to prevent Obama's executive move to ban so-called green tip ammunition. In a letter published via Rand Paul's Political Action Committee, Rand Pack, the senator stated that President Obama is determined to cement his anti-gun agenda into law. I'm counting on your immediate action to help Rand Pack flood the agency with a message from America's pro-gun majority, Paul adds. Paul also notes that previous action by his supporters were instrumental in preventing an attempt by the president to expand background checks via executive action. Your grassroots muscle played a vital role in defeating President Obama's national gun registration scheme in 2013, Paul writes, and your support is needed again to defend our Second Amendment rights in 2015.
You know, it's like every year or every couple of years, Obama tries to fucking throw this gun control shit at you.
It's not just Obama, though. I mean, there's a lot of people who support the gun ban. A lot of Second Amendment rights, you know. Pussies, yeah.
Like Hillary Clinton.
That bitch just needs to change her underwear every once in a while. I bet you she'd feel a lot better about herself.
That, maybe get a facelift.
A facelift? Dude, she needs plastic surgery. That bitch don't need a facelift, dude. She needs a fucking round-the-clock fucking electrolysis machine to keep her fucking features in place.
I don't know, maybe she did get plastic surgery. Maybe that's the problem. She's melting.
Where's my martini bucket? I'm fucking melting.
No shit. I actually got a story here on Hillary. It's actually Hillary supporters. Criticism over email scandal is sexist. How many times have I said that she was going to fucking play that card? And that her supporters are going to play that card just like the Obama administration? It's like, is it the only people you can criticize are white men? And it's okay? But if you disagree with something a black president does or a black politician does, it's
You're racist.
You disagree with Hillary Clinton, it's sexist. You know, if she was gay, it'd be homophobic, even if what was going on had nothing to do with homosexuality.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go into the article. It's by Paul Joseph Watson. Hillary Clinton supporters are reacting to controversy over the former Secretary of State's email scandal by claiming that criticism of Hillary is sexist. You know, they don't even care what was in the email or anything regarding the scandal itself. It's just, oh, it's Hillary, so it's sexist. Well, what if it's female opposition that she's facing? Is it still sexist?
Probably.
I mean,
maybe she has a penis, like Michelle Obama. At which point you can't win for losing in that argument. It's sexist all around.
Yeah, if she has a pussy and a dick. Maybe she's a transvestite, you know. It's like, fuck! You just can't win!
You know, the thing of it is like, nobody even cares that Michelle Obama is a transvestite or not. Or that fucking Hillary fucking Clinton is a transvestite or not. You know what I mean? Nobody gives a shit about that. But it's funny to fucking argue the point.
It is, but damn, that was fucking funny. But in all seriousness, you can't win in that situation. If it's a colored transvestite, you're screwed.
A colored transvestite, that's good.
Yeah, it's racist and it's sexist no matter what gender you are.
All at the same time.
Yep. Oh, especially if you're half black, half white.
Or if she's a lesbian or gay, too. So it's homophobic, racist.
How are you gay or straight if you have both parts? Which category do you fall into there?
Well, the thing of it is that she falls into the category of a female because she's married to Barack Obama, correct? And we know Barack Obama's a male.
Yeah.
Okay, so you would have to assume that she's a female. You would have to.
Assuming the role, at least.
Right. So, she would have to be a lesbian at that point.
True.
Anyway. Moving on.
Sick, sad world. Let's move on.
Moving on.
I'm getting sick to my stomach just thinking about it.
Alrighty, let's see here. I gotta scroll back up because it went all the way to the bottom.
My phone's fucking retarded.
That it is. I wish I had my iPhone out here. But my wife is busy watching her show on my iPhone, Chromecasting it to our TV, so she's the boss. Yeah, how that works. Anyway, Venezuela officially declares Bush and Cheney terrorists, bans from country.
I figured you'd like that one. Bush and Cheney being declared terrorists and having warrants for their arrest.
Source, the anti-media. Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro recently announced that visas are now mandatory for U.S. citizens visiting the country. He also banned George W. Bush and Dick Cheney from Venezuela, among other American politicians, calling them terrorists for their war crimes. The new measures were aimed at those who violated human rights and bombed villages, as in Iraq, Syria, and Vietnam. Former U.S. President George Bush, former Vice President Dick Cheney, and Republican Congress members Elena Roslithan, Robert Mendez, Marco Rubio will be denied visas into the county, labeling Bush and Cheney as terrorists.
You terrorists making fun of me?
The Venezuela president is also trying to reduce the number of U.S. military personnel stationed at the imposing U.S. embassy on their land.
Nice.
Yeah. In order to protect our country, I've decided to implement a system of compulsory visas for all Americans entering Venezuela, the president said in his speech. He also said that Americans were arrested in Venezuela for espionage activities. We have captured some U.S. citizens in undercover activities, espionage, trying to win over people in towns among the Venezuela coast, he continued. In February, the president of Venezuela accused the U.S. of trying to overthrow the government, and the accusations went almost completely unnoticed. Yeah, but it goes on and on about how they're denying the Vice President Cheney and George W. Bush
I got
visas.
another one for you.
I see you took off your shitlocks.
Shitlocks. Yep, I took off my shitlocks. Damn hat is heavy and hot.
That's what she said.
As she did. hot and heavy all night long.
With a vagina and a penis? That was
with
referencing
vagina and my penis.
which one, Hillary's or Michelle's?
Ah!
So you need to get all the facts before you start popping off the mouth, nigga.
I can pop off the mouth all I want. But here, I got something for you. Check this one.
Oh, I gotta do this one too?
Yep, because it coincides with your last story.
Russia issues international arrest warrant for Rothschild and Soros.
Yeah, Rothschilds and Soros finally got arrest warrants out for their asses.
Vladimir Putin, now in full control of Russia as prime minister, then now president, wishes to build a strong Christian nation. In a televised Christmas message on January 7, 2008, Putin said, "The Russian Orthodox Church contributes to the promotion of moral values in society. One should not completely draw a line between the culture and the church. Of course, by law in our country, the church is separate from state. But in soul and the history of our people, it's all together. It has always been and always will be. Russia will make the United States reflect upon what they allowed Rothschilds to do in their own country. So when you see protests against Vladimir now, keep in mind it's probably staged by the Rothschilds trying to control Russia once again. Putin issues arrest warrant for financial terrorist George Soros.
George Soros, yes.
Financial terrorist and Hungarian baker convinced felon George Soros. Russian intelligence has fingered Soros for using... Fingered?
There we go again!
and they're calling us terrorists.
Oh shit. They're sitting there fingering each other.
Russian intelligence has fingered Soros for using cross-collateral compound Swedish and Danish foreign currency derivatives for purpose of an attack on the Russian stock market. Soros' use of these cross-collateral compound derivatives utilizing Luxembourg banks violates the term of the Basel II European Union banking agreement. Ah! What the hell's going on? Stop! Sorry, your fucking phone's fucking up. The thing that should give pause to the heads of state, Western, is like Putin did in freeing Russia from those who wanted to bring the total economic and social collapse and beat up in jail of all those who have tried. So the fact is that Putin is loyal to Russia and its people and is not going to allow anyone, even when they're in command to, or in charge of anything, to undermine his country.
See, why can't we have that here? You know, I'm not tempted to move to Russia. At least they got their fucking shit straight. Fucking going after the right people rather than the fucking citizens.
I'm glad somebody decided to go after the Rothschilds.
Oh shit. But here in America...
Now we need the Rockefellers right behind them.
I'm sure there's going to be an arrest warrant for them too.
You just have to find a reason why. I'm sure they could find one though.
I'm sure they're
easy enough.
Phone is a piece of shit. When we get to the final story, but...
What is the final story about?
It's about that college campus whose students decided they wanted to have the American flag banned.
Is it in the United States?
Yes. If I could get to it! My damn phone is frozen.
The damn phone is fucked up.
It is fucked up. Please flip.
I think at the halftime segment, I'm going to take this hat off. It's getting kind of hot. It's all polyester and shit. It's all full 100% polyester.
Try wearing this thing. This thing is fucking...
that's leather. At least it somewhat breathes. This shit, dude, is like 2 or 3 layers of polyester. Just caked on my head.
I have never known leather to breathe.
No, I'm saying that it's like a suede type of leather, and leather does breathe.
I can't even get the damn story to come up, but I'll post the link in the description. But what do you think about that? College students voting to ban the American flag
In the United States.
in the United States.
All I gotta say about that story, and I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, y'all some stupid motherfuckers.
If you're in America, be proud of where you fucking live.
And if you're not, move the fuck out. Give me the job and the college tuition that you're fucking getting. I'd be happy to take it from you.
No shit.
Really, there's really nothing to dispute there. I mean, that's just a stupid fucking thing.
Well, then again, it could be Rothschild influence.
2:30 and it's cold outside. Slipped on a black.
Yeah, but still.
Feeling kind of anxious and nervous
Whatever.
inside.
Yeah,
Cause
we're
when
gonna
I get there, someone's gonna die.
Pictures of their ugly ass
Time
folks.
when you know you're having fun,
Fucking
and
George
when I get
Burns,
there, they'll be staring at a gun. I gotta get the job done before I see the sun. I gotta make sure this motherfucker doesn't
Man,
run.
this is such an
I walked in his
awful
house,
week.
and now it's begun. And when I shoot
Gonna go ahead and go to break. I don't even know what
I
the
got
fuck
my
we're gonna
and it's cocked.
show you, but
When I took the first
show you
shot,
something.
man, his head exploded. Well, my name is
Okay.
Exhaust, and I'm on a hit.
Hello, YouTube Universe. This is good old MS Revan. Are you looking for daily, unbiased political videos? Come check out my channel at youtube.com/GrandmasterRevan, or you can find me in the featured activist section on the Worldwide Resistant Networks channel at youtube.com/Resistance2058. Remember, knowledge is free.
I want to talk a little bit about how America is becoming a modern-day Sodom and Gomorrah in some aspects. We are losing our morals and ethics in the United States. If you tune into the History Channel, they got Larry the Cable Guy telling penis and fart jokes to Cub Scouts. If you tune into Discovery Channel, they're teaching your children how we originated from aquatic mermaids. I didn't tune in to Fox News to hear about Kim Kardashian's ass cheek implants. There is a Beavis and Butthead mentality going about in this country, and it's contagious.
I look at each of you, and I see the marks of this long and terrible war. If we die tonight, mankind dies with us.
You're doing right now. This is the end of the war.
I'd love to change the world, but I don't know what
Welcome back to the Weekly Report, everybody. I'm Lucid, and, oh shit! What the hell happened? Get away from me!
Just playing. How do you like my stand-in, ladies and gentlemen?
was redundant.
And ridiculous. Gotta love it. There you go.
It's behind the hookah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you never know what's going to happen in the weekly report. Just off the cuff, whatever. Yeah, doesn't matter. And just so you know, Luce is not getting high. He is smoking tobacco out of a pipe, as it is initially intended.
Golden leaf tobacco.
Yep. So, Lucid.
Yes.
What do you think of our new host, the drummer boy?
He's a pretty funny guy. He's kind of got his shit together too, as far as getting out there and starting the ops. He's really starting that op human angel thing pretty good.
Definitely.
I mean, as for that, I mean, there's really not a whole lot more I can say on the fact. You know better than I do. You talked to him on more occasions than I have.
Well, Connor was the one who brought him in. I didn't bring him in. I brought in you and Conspiracy and on, but Connor, he brought in the drummer boy, and I'll admit, drummer boy, I'm fucking impressed with your work, bro. You've been getting a lot of positive feedback for your videos.
Video responses and everything, man. That's like one of the first video responses we've ever gotten, right?
And consistency, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we get hits here and there. But
well, no, I mean we get comments and we get people that talk shit on camera about us, but I'm saying like a positive, actual video response. What was that girl's name? Do we know?
I don't remember her name offhand. Her video is featured in the ops section, but
yeah, look it up. It says Op Human Angels response to TWWRN, something like that.
Yeah.
She seems like a pretty straightforward, cool chick too. Like she seems pretty happy-go-lucky too. Like
yeah.
She really gave us a good shout out in that video.
Yeah, thank you for that, hon. That was much appreciated, and we're happy to help you. In fact, I went out earlier today and did an op as well with the Op Human Angels. Came back half dead because it was so damn hot outside.
Which is already posted up, correct?
Yes, it's already posted.
Cool.
Anybody who hasn't seen that yet, go ahead and watch it. But as far as the hosts go, you think everybody's doing a good job, Lucid?
I think everybody's doing pretty good. Haven't heard too much from Connor.
Yeah,
he made a video this week, right?
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to watch it. What was it about?
It's just recapping on a lot of shit. And, the other host we really haven't heard too much from recently is Conspiracy and on. He's got a video on Facebook that he did.
He has a lot of technical issues because he got ransacked that one time, right? I mean, he hasn't had a chance to really re-up on his technical stuff.
Yeah, he kind of got fucked over in the long run, but he posted a video earlier today.
He does videos on his phone now, right?
Yeah. And he did this via his phone and posted it directly to Facebook. Touch base with him later and see if he wants me to recap on that and if I can post that. But, honestly, I'd like to see more from him and more from Connor. People like hearing from those guys.
Your Op Human Angels thing, too. You called me out, fucker. I helped you write that shit and you called me out.
I called out a lot of people to get involved in this stuff.
I was named by name though. You named specific groups and stuff like that. You called Connor and me and Conspiracy and on by name.
Yeah.
You're a bitch.
Well, you really...
Well, I mean, I was
gonna sit there and spend all day on camera listing every individual person from EWF, every person from Ring Scoops, every person from my ward.
Yes.
That video will be 10 hours freaking long!
No, I don't have a problem with you naming me out like that, dude. I don't have a problem helping out and doing my part too. I was planning on doing it anyway. I told you that. So.
Yeah. And even if you're just helping me write shit, there you go. It's all good. But being that Connor and Conspiracy and I aren't making that many videos, when we do get them making videos, What are some of the things you think they should cover?
I'd like to see more about, from Connor, I'd like to see more videos about Canada's standpoint and, not just TWWRN standpoint, but just Connor's standpoint and where
What's going on in Canada?
what's going on in Canada. I'm pretty interested in that. He brought up a lot of interesting points a couple of live broadcasts ago that he went into when I had just barely first came on as a co-host that I want to hear more about. He was talking about how Canada and the United States, are the treaties and the financial swaps and shit like that he was talking about. That was actually pretty interesting. Where does CA live?
Conspiracy or not, I believe he's somewhere out in Alabama.
Well, his videos are pretty blunt and to the point. I mean, I don't really need to tell him to say or do anything too drastic. He does that shit anyway.
Yeah, no shit.
I
gotta show you the video he made today, man. I'll show you that.
Have we seen anything from Drummer lately besides the Optimum Angel?
He's done a few other videos, yeah.
Okay, I haven't seen anything.
Only philosophical stuff, which are being received relatively well.
Which is pretty cool too, because it brings a new aspect to TWWRN too. It keeps it fresh. You know what I mean?
Well, being that we have a variety, what do you think? Some of the things you and I should cover. You got your blog, I've got my blog, we got the weekly report, which we. I personally want to start working on my music again. I haven't done a new song in probably like 2 months. Been wanting to do a political song. I have a song out right now that, talks about how Obama lies to people and shit like that, but it's like nothing real. It just lightly touches on it. But it's nothing real political. It's more of internal feelings, how I felt at the time. Talked to Haunted the other day. He's thinking going the political spectrum as well with a lot of his shit. He spit me some lyrics to a song he's presently working on.
Yeah, I was there for that.
That's very fucking deep shit.
Yeah, I was there for that. That was pretty good.
You were there for that.
You, personally, I'd like to see more ingenuity in your videos. We utilize the green screen, okay? And we do these straight broadcasts the way that we do them, and, it's cool. We utilize the green screen. You put up pictures or whatever's back there right now, the TWRN symbol. Last week you put the We the People, See the Truth picture back there as well. You kind of blended the two. You're really good at videos. I'd like to see from you, Tin Man, I'd like to see more of your video work. You know what I mean? Like, not just putting a static camera, but you actually making it kind of almost like a music video would be kind of cool. You know what I mean? I know you're going to help me with my music videos and whatnot, and, there's probably links from his pages to my stuff that he's done for me already. Yeah. But I'd like to see more. And in fact, dude, you've been doing a lot of footwork lately too, man. You've been going outside and walking down the street. This Optimum Angel thing, that was quite a walk today, dude.
Yeah, I was going for what, 2-3 hours?
Yeah, 2 hours. And just basically more ingenuity with the videos. I would like to see spice it up a bit. You know what I mean? It's the same old every week. You see two jackasses on a camera in front of a green screen with a green screen effect. That's cool and everything, but
maybe 3 jackasses.
It gets boring after a minute. You know what I mean? Let's spice it up. Let's do something different. Maybe in the background have a slideshow going, or as we bring up points and stuff like that, you can have different pictures and references that post up behind us. You know what I mean? It fades in and out of the TWWRN symbol to a post or a link that's stated back here about something that we've talked about or something like that. You know what I mean? Start incorporating the green screen a little more. We paid good money for it.
Utilize it.
Yeah, let's use it. You know what I mean?
Okay. What about cartoons? We've done a few cartoons in the past.
Yeah, those political cartoons. Some of those are pretty funny.
Yeah. What do you think? We should start doing those again?
I really liked some of them, but some of them were kind of just off-the-wall goofy stuff, Yeah. If we're going to do cartoons, let's make it a point. You know, make a point to it, not just acting out stupid bullshit that the people would say or do and stupid voices and stuff like that because, you know, some of these politicians are fucking retards. Retards. Put the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable. You know,
Beautiful.
but because some of these politicians are retards and everything, you know, it's funny to do videos like that, like the one of Hillary Clinton and her martini bucket that you did. That was pretty cool. But we need to incorporate a little more depth to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Take epic rap battles of history for instance, and I hate to plug them because you know they're actually a like big fucking thing right now. But you know they delve deep into the history of these people in history that
Whatever characters are being portrayed, yes.
yeah they acted out good. You know what I mean? Like they say things and have statements and. You know, they really do their homework on the shit. I think we should start doing that with the cartoons more. Figure out what these people, how these people were, how they acted, you know, and actually make better cartoons of this stuff. In fact, we can get Spicy Demon in on it. You know what I mean? If she's not busy doing anything, I know she's, you know, in a slump and stuff like that now, and I hate to plug her name too, because I know she's kind of iffy to, I mean, every suggestion I made, and this is not a damper to Spicy Demon or anything, but every suggestion I've made to her lately has been like, yeah, I'll think about it. So, you know, I mean, I can't personally hold too much stock into asking her to do anything for us, but, you know, even so, you know,
not even really the political type.
It doesn't matter. She could do some artwork for us. I'm not asking her to be a politician, or an activist. I'm asking her to, you know, draw up some pictures. That's it. You know.
Oh, something I gotta put out right now.
Okay.
An Amber Alert, emergency alert, San Pedro, California, Amber Alert, LIC.
License number.
Yeah, license number 5UCF010. It's a 2006 gray Nissan Altima.
Yeah, I saw that earlier.
Yeah, so just putting that out there. You know, if anybody sees that car, run them off the road.
Or pit maneuver their asses and call the cops.
Yeah.
Beat them down while you're waiting. Just say it was an accident. Say they fell down the stairs, and when they're like, "What stairs?" Oh, the imaginary ones, or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway.
What about topics? Do you wanna touch base on any particular topics?
As far as what, like for the future?
Yeah, as far as future vlogs. I'm thinking about touching on pedophile shit.
I want to touch, yeah, pedophile shit's pretty good, dude. I think that's a big topic right now in debate. I think an even bigger topic, dude, in debate right now is the police mischievous. Dude, the fucking, you know, the way they treat people, you know what I'm saying? And how they get away with it.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw that video earlier today about that dude on the motorcycle.
Yeah.
Got pulled over by that CHP, and how he was treated. He got arrested for obstruction of his license plate. Arrested.
Yeah,
but,
and that's not even what he was pulled over for.
Yeah, that's not even what he was pulled over for.
He was pulled over for because a bunch of other motorcycles were speeding, and because he rides a fucking crotch rocket, he got pulled over.
Right.
So, it's just totally ridiculous. Banana!
Banana.
Blind banana.
I'm not going to be on camera. I'm going to toss it back to you. Ready? Catch my banana. Open your mouth. Open your mouth. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And she caught it! Congratulations.
We gotta get a little red light that says recording.
Anyway.
Nice little signs.
Anyway,
yeah,
I want
like bananas in here.
Well, that's the mellow yellow we got over there.
Don't tell my secrets!
No, I would like to see more on...
Morons?
Yeah, morons.
He wants to see more morons.
Oh, there's one! No, that wasn't a shot on your face, bro. I want to see more discussion about the police aspect on how we are not allowed to quote unquote videotape them now. Which, if you're in your car, you should be able to videotape anything within the limits of what you could see within your car.
Is that California's legislation now?
I don't know. I just heard that it's going to be put into policy that you're no longer allowed to videotape police officers.
Okay, is that federal policy or is that local?
I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it's local and state.
Yeah, we gotta look into that because if it's local and state, it's just gonna be individual states and counties who do that. So you're gonna have to check local legislation and find out which counties and states have implemented this policy.
I say do it anyway. They have this thing where police officers are wearing those button cams now. And
then they conveniently malfunction.
Yeah, and then they conveniently malfunction during points of interest in the video loop. And then the cops get away with it because there's no distinguishable proof. When you give cops the authority to view the videotapes and to edit them in any way, shape, or form, whether it's to take them off the cameras to clear them or to, reset the cameras or whatever, you're putting power into cops' hands that shouldn't be there. If it's state law or federal law that these cops are supposed to wear body cams now, then they should be put into like a thing where they just plug in and they download to a federal database or something where the police officers can't get to them at all. It erases everything off the video camera and it downloads the video straight to a cloud somewhere where nobody can fuck with. What I mean, a federal cloud or something where there's immense fucking security measures.
The police themselves.
Right, it just doesn't work that way. You gotta have checks and balances. I mean, chain of command. You got civilians, you got police, you got military, you got federal, stuff like that. You need to have one of the other branches of law enforcement, whether it's judicial or whatever, take control of these videos that are being shot with the police officers' body cams, because conveniently enough, all these body cams are being, malfunctioned with and tampered with, and you're not seeing the outcome of the product anyway. So
that's a big problem.
That is a big problem, dude. We're not allowed to videotape them, but they can videotape us.
Yep.
I don't like that idea. Yeah, I don't like that thing. I don't like that idea, dude. I wanted to be a police officer for a long, long time. I do not want to be a cop now. I see all the bullshit that goes on with police officers. I just do not want to get sucked into that.
Yeah, it's just getting really insane anymore.
I mean, there are police officers out there that do their job, and they do it correctly, and they protect our constitutions. They're there to protect our freedoms, nothing more. And that's what they're there for. But and I agree with those officers who are doing their job and doing it properly, and
it's
not
probably a vast majority of the officers out there who are doing their jobs correctly. It's just the mainstream is pushing this anti-cop agenda because they want to turn the people against the police and the police against the people.
Right.
So that when shit does hit the fan, the police won't side with the people.
Right. And so the people won't side with the police either. It's a checks and balances thing with the New World Order.
Exactly. And I finally got that fucking article to load.
Oh, the one on the American flags?
Yeah. Banning the American flag while UC Irvine flag might be a glimpse of the future. A decision by the student body government of the University of California at Irvine to ban the display of all flags, including the United States flag, has been vetoed. I did not know that. According to the Associated Press, the university's executive cabinet has voted to overturn the ban, which promoted outrage nationwide and led one state legislator to consider an amendment to the California Constitution to ensure the American flag could be flown on the campus of the state schools. Well, that's a win for us. I thought this was just an expansion on the fucking
Original post.
Yeah, on the original article that said that the flag had been voted to be removed. You know, that actually is ending this show on a good note. Thank God.
I know, it usually ends on a bad note.
Yeah. It's nice to see that we got a win here. You know, if you don't like the fucking flag, get the fuck out of the country. If you can't support your country, its flag and its colors, and all that shit, then why the fuck are you in America? You want to reap all the benefits, but you don't like patriotism?
Of course
Okay. You can't pick and choose what you want. You know, either you like this country and its benefits, or you don't. Okay, granted, there's a lot wrong with this country, especially on a political spectrum, but you know what? The fucking flag is the least of your fucking worries.
For reals.
You know what? Focus on the corrupt politicians in D.C. Focus on the Rothschilds, like Russia's doing. You know, focus on the real problems. The fucking flag is not a problem. If minorities don't like it, then the minorities can go home. Okay? The illegals don't like it, whether they're from Mexico, France, Canada, UK, Venezuela. I don't give a fuck where they're from. If they don't like America, then they don't need to be in America. Okay? If they don't like what America stands for and support the American flag because it offends them, because they're pro-Mexico or pro-Venezuela or pro-this or pro-that, then go back to Mexico. Go back to Venezuela. If you're such a patriot of whatever country, go back to this. Go back to that country. You came to this country for a reason. Okay? The least you can do is fucking show some support for the culture. You know, you want everybody to accept your culture and accept your pride and whatnot. You know what? Accept the pride of the homeland, motherfuckers.
Sorry for coughing, guys. I got a really bad cold. But anyway, I mean, I don't think there's really anything else that we could really touch on.
Nope. I think we're good to go for this week. We'll be back next week with another weekly report. Until next time, I'm the Tin Man.
And I'm Lucid.
We're out of here.